What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And yeah, it's been a little bit, but we are back on CarX. Sorry, life has been a little bit crazy lately. Big job promotion, been taking care of a lot of different things in the background, and got some really cool stuff coming very soon. We'll get into more details with that, but CarX decided to drop the brand new 2.18 PTR. So yeah, let's jump right into it. We have this brand new loading screen. It looks and sounds good, makes the game feel a little bit more official. And we have two of the brand new cars right here. So we have the little Aston and the brand new Mustang. So let's go ahead and check out the catalog, see all the new cars. And right off the rip, check this out. We have a whole new catalog of how the cars look, more uniform looking, super clean. Super appreciate this update because you know, they're really tying in all the loose little ends here and making the game feel just more refined. Now these car names are just a mod that I'm running in the background, but yeah, first things first, let's check out the new body kit for the Supra. And yeah, it looks pretty clean. It doesn't look overkill like some of the other body kits in the game. And let's buy it and equip it, change the color up so we can see more of the details, and go from there. So not only did we get a new body kit for this, but we got a new way the chameleon paint works. So we have like the two different shades that we can blend together just to give off the better little optical illusion of the fade in the chameleon paint, which is a cool touch because now that we have control of it, we can really dial in our liveries and make things look pretty cool. Let's go ahead and check out the first brand new car that we have here, and it's the new Bimmy. It's a BMW 6 Series. Let's go ahead and slap on the ultimate setup and check out the body kits for this car. And yeah, the body kit looks good, but the rear tail lights, man, they did a number with those things. The front headlights look pretty freaking cool, can't complain about that. I'm definitely liking the rims that are on this car. I can see that being switched onto a bunch of different vehicles to make them look pretty sick and aggressive. The louvers is pretty cool. I'm surprised you can add a 326 wing on this car considering its old age. But yeah, can't complain much. I like this little DTM spoiler here. And ooh, those taillights look like the Wendover from BeamNG. That's pretty hilarious. But yeah, the car looks pretty sick. Definitely like the interior details with it. I'm gonna leave that stock wheel there. And yeah, this car is pretty sick. But let's go ahead and jump into the next vehicle. So here we have the Cobra S650, aka the Mustang S650. And yeah, this looks spot on. I wouldn't be surprised if they get like a system to cease letter from Ford or something like that. We even have the body kit for the Black Horse. This wide body definitely ties in the whole Camaro counterpart looking body to the vehicle, but you know, it's whatever. Most modern cars look very similar. So I do like all these little additions that we have. We can actually black out some of the parts on the car. Not a fan of the louvers or the blacked out roof, but you know, to each their own. You can definitely change it up and make it how you want this car to look. And obviously, you know, everyone's gonna try to replicate the LZ, James Dean, Chelsea, Vaughn pro cars with these things. Definitely not a fan of that big old wing back there, but yeah, this is looking pretty sick. Look, you can even add Camaro lights and GT40 lights to it. It's pretty hilarious. Gonna go with this cut down rear bumper, and man, the dash looks super sick, and you can see the gear changes in there while we're like switching different parts of the car. So that's cool. We do know that the dash is going to be like a full LCD screen, unlike some of the other cars where it just shows the speedo. But look, we even have the turbo fans in here, which is pretty hilarious. Let's see if we could get the RTR wheels up on the front of this thing as well. So that definitely looked the part, but let's go ahead and jump into our next vehicle here. and that is going to be the new Hornet S72, which is also just an old school Camaro, kind of like Bumblebee from Transformers. Let's go ahead, slap on the ultimate setup, and check out these body kits. Oh, really liking the flares. Got some motive flares and a wide body kit. Big fan of these flares here. I like the, you know, future retro looking headlights, and the ITB setup is pretty freaking clean. And yeah, little additions here like the old school mirrors. Slap in a little roll cage, get rid of those side skirts. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. This is looking pretty legit, surprisingly. And I like the direction CarX is going. It's not going too overboard with these body kits, making them look like a transformer. But yeah, this is pretty sick, man. Really liking this. The interior looks really clean. I do really like that when I switch to handbrake, is switch the shifter as well. So this is looking pretty sick. Throw on those wheels from the Bimmy, and yeah, this car is really looking the part. So next up is the hwarang, which is the Hyundai Genesis Coupe. This car has been very sought after, and you know, didn't really think we were gonna get it, but now we have it. So we got some time attack bodies. The last body kit was really cool. I don't know why it says V1 and V2. I'm guessing it's gonna have like the facelifted version of it in the body kit section. Maybe it's just a little PTR glitch with that right there. But anyways, let's keep checking this out. And I do like that these headlights and that front bumper. Oh look, we do have the facelifted version of the car. So maybe that's what version 2 was supposed to be, and that, like I said, they kind of messed up with that. But since we can body color the front grille on this setup, I think what I'm going to try to do is replicate the Ricer Miata Orion Genesis and try to paint it the same colors pre-livery, since I don't have time to make the livery at the moment. But you know, we'll get it set up and looking correct here in the future. Do like the wheel fitment, nice and meaty. Let's see if we can get these tarmacs on here. Yep, you already know. Slam it and drop it on tarmacs. That's the go-to motto right there. Yeah, I'm totally thinking, you know, this plays the part until we get this livery finished. But yeah, it's fairly accurate. And alright guys, let's go ahead and jump into the last car here. We have the Sterling, which is like an Aston Martin. I'm not too familiar with my models of Astons, but this thing looks really sick. And right off the rip, I want to try this thing out. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so by far out of the cars that I've tested, the Aston is so dialed. Just very minimal modification, and this thing is sick. But before we jump into customizing this car, I want to show you guys one of the biggest things that has been requested. So under multiplayer, you're going to click on workshop, and under modification, you have the livery workshop. Now here you can now save and share your liveries with your friends. These things are looking sick, considering that the game had just came out with this PTR update. These liveries might be from CarX 2, the mobile game. I'm not 100% sure, but this is looking sick. And we have the participation codes, like the share codes in the top right. So yeah guys, you can download these, you can save them. They'll save into your workshop where you make your own liveries at. You can change things with them and stuff like that too. So yeah, huge shout out to CarX for making this possible. I know people are gonna love this, and can't wait to see, you know, all the different liveries out there. So yeah, me personally, I think this Aston looks pretty freaking sick. But with that guys, I want to leave you guys with some share codes. So here's the Mustang tune. Now we're gonna go ahead and toss up the Aston tune. Yeah, don't worry about the author. For some whatever reason, it just shows a different name. Same thing in the SDS championship, shows a completely different name. But Here's also the Jenny. So yeah guys, my tunes aren't anything set in stone, they're more as a base. I will say the Aston is amazing, as well as the Mustang. The Mustang, I did turn the power down just to make it a little bit more easier, more friendlier for people to drive with. The Genesis, I'm still refining it. Little by little we'll get that thing dialed in even more, but like I said, it's just a base tune, so don't worry about it. Just build your cars off of that. And yeah, the Mustang rips. I went ahead and jumped online. This thing shreds very easily. The only thing I didn't cover in this update was the first person camera changes. I didn't see anything different with it. There was like 2 new options in the settings that were pulled from the menu, so I don't know if they're just adding settings to it or they actually made some changes with the camera in itself. But yeah, it didn't bother me anyway about it. So yeah, I guess if there's anything more with it and I find it out, you know, I'll let you guys know for sure. But with that guys, yeah, this update is pretty freaking solid. Yes, there's no new maps. I don't think CarX is making maps. I think they're, you know, focused on bringing the modded maps onto console for everyone to use, and I think that's going to be our answer to the maps here in the future. But this update just makes the game feel more refined between the catalog changes, the loading screen. The engine sounds are pretty cool. There's a couple new body kits. Like they're doing a lot of improvements in the background of this game, and I can't complain about it at all. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoy this little preview of the new PTR update, and with that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy everybody, peace out.